Hello viewers, me and Team here, and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 5. In the last part, the computer schooled me in how to play properly. Maybe I should have been fighting on quick combat on heroic all along. That's not true, actually. I would have lost some battles in the past had that been my approach. But man, did I get shown up in the last map. Alright, let's throw some stuff on here. Can I build anything that would... I mean, I could add some blade dancers to my party here, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna need some monies too. Although, units can help you take things that give you monies, so... go for it. Aggressively for it. Alright then, let's take our skills, because I don't need her anymore. It's been a little for me here. Yes, so I've gotten luck, logistic, deductive magic, leap thing. I don't want to get imbued as soon as possible. Apparently, I've really been getting the luck. That's okay. Now, let's go for arrow as soon as possible. Buffing logist. Nice unicorn. That's, wow. Man, not just right on a unicorn. Those things are, be vicious. I would... do my day in the past. Okay, some more band here. That's probably... I might be able to make a better job of this, maybe. Oh, I know. We can do the, fodder tactics. I'm sure my pixies adore me for my military prowess. Why not? We'll make one more of them. Split out like this. Alright, now, I guess I can dump the rest of the pixies back here, just in case they're needed to actually attack. Oh, of course, I'm going to get my mana drained. Well, you know, if I wipe this stack out, they're not going to be able to kill a whole lot. Yeah. Not bad. So, you go there. And, yeah, you put yourself in harm's way deliberately. Good, good. And now we're just going to avoid trouble. And how much of my mana has survived? Only about half of it. Alright. Smack. Yeah, I don't know why we had to lose troops here. And it just makes me all the more embarrassed that the computer actually handled the big fight better than me in the last map. And that I gave up figuring out how. I mean, once I saw it, I understood, but yeesh. And yet here we're losing 3 pixies against 8 or 9 war dancers or whatever it was. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Alright, so that's one set of imps out of the way. And you just claim the ore pits. Man. These guys aren't gonna mess around with me, are they? Alright. If that's how it is, we will do more sacrificial pixies. And once again, in case I actually need to lay a beat down. Oh, they're all, clumped. You know, the thing is, if I wait, I think they'll be able to reach on the ensuing turn. If not and I'm wrong, it's not the end of the world, because I'm only losing one additional pixie beyond what I would lose anyway. So that's not too harmful, but yeah, I'm just gonna run some guys up there, because the imps will then attack them and then stay on that part of the field, which is where I want them. I don't want them too close to me. 72, 80, what do I get from just attacking them? Terrible. I could use Divine Strength, but I don't think that's too good. So this is the most damaging spell I can put on them. I just don't want to double cast it. But it will dot them, basically. Yep, you just fly into that corner. And I should be able to wear them down, at least respectably. Oh, you know what I could do? This would be kind of useful. Probably more useful than trying to nuke them directly, because my archers are going to do more than I can. I don't think it's going to matter a lot at this point. I think the Master Hunter's beating on them will take care of what ails us here. Yeah. So basically the same losses as last time. It is convenient that they clumped up to this degree, as it made it really easy to deal with them. And now I'm just going to want to push on here. You can collect the loose stuff later. I want to get as many turns from the mine as possible. I've been hearing comments on previous videos. As of my recording this, I've uploaded the failure of Warlock 3. My botched initial run of that map. And I've been getting some comments that people don't like how this game looks relative to early Heroes. And I do get that. It's a very different look, and the 3D look indeed can throw you off. And I'm also not taking advantage of your ability to rotate the view around, because I'm not used to it. So I'm really playing the game how I prefer it. If you like the 3D aspect and you want to rotate it a lot, that's certainly an option too if you're playing it yourself. But I don't think the game looks that bad personally. And in some areas I like it better. Like, I like the scaling of the units in battle, for example. And I like the sense of scale you get from these trees jutting out. Now, what I don't like is that objects on the map can obstruct pickup, like items that you can pick up. That is not something that I agree with as a choice. But in the general sense, I actually like how it looks. And again, here too, like, this just looks so much nicer than Heroes 3. Gameplay-wise, you know, I think both have their pros and cons, but just in terms of how, like, the towns build up, look, and everything, I think it's hard to make a case that this is worse, personally. But everyone has their own opinions, and certainly just because I disagree doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong, unless I am engaging you and destroying you in a forum debate. But that is not what this is. It is merely a statement of my opinion, so we can indeed agree to disagree in this case. That being said, I'm going to try and shuttle some extra archery units up here. I could use it. Man, hellhounds. I do have a rough gist of the map. And yeah, that's what I really want to get my hands on, is the succubus. Now, that sounded absolutely terrible, didn't it? Not edited out, though. We don't do it that way. I'll just pretend like I said that on purpose, because it's funny. And it is. It is. But what I really want to get my hands on is the gold that they're guarding. Man, the consequences of just talking while you play. Freaking awesome. Okay. So, hopefully they don't have mistresses, which can do the bouncing glaives attack on me here and make a make a mockery of my forces. I might as well put these guys up front so that I can put some pressure on. Yeah, I just don't see a need to move up much more than this, because if I do move up much more than this, they will ruin my day. These things, yeah, they range retaliate. I'm actually going to try and avoid it. Interestingly, I can't area of effect attack them. What is my normal attack? Pretty miserable. Yeah, I mean that's only marginally weaker than my alternatives, and it gets 2 turns of damage, so I have little disincentive to using it. And they hate my shooters. Well, they don't retaliate, so I might as well get in their face. And now none of these guys will retaliate either. Yeah, I guess that works. As good as place as any. Can I get any kills with them? Not much of a surprise there. Ooh, I got some luck, and it didn't do me a lot of good. 1 to 2, no 1 to 2, but this is a guaranteed kill, so let's get rid of that. And I will spend my last mana wearing these guys down a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm going to take heavy losses here, but I think the gold mine is worth my time, so... Yeah, my Master Hunters go first. Well, not my Master Hunters, my War Dancers, or whatever. You know, and I can get some kills like this, and then just move you out of the way, and... finish this. It hurts. But now I have money, and on heroic, you want the money. You want the money. Okay. So for this map, we need to get 20 emerald dragons, which means we can build up to our heart's content, because we don't have to rush our emerald dragons at all. Findon must survive, obviously. Now, this is interesting. There, I believe, is an enemy town here, one like here, and a couple here. So, or no, I think there's only 4 total towns. So maybe one here, here, and there, or something like that. One of them can hit you from the underground, but has no other route to you. The others attack you from the sea. So you have to plan your route, sort of. And also plan around their waves that they send at you. This map is not a complete joke, by any stretch. So, you do have to be a little careful with that. Unfortunately, I took some losses there. At least I still have some sacrificial pixies to use as fodder so I can claim the mines. And I have a gold mine, and that's a big plus. In fact, now that I have the creatures, I will build that. So I lost out on a little bit of money to get some creatures more quickly. Was that the right decision? I don't know. You can always tell me if that was the right decision or not. Just be clear about it in the comments, because otherwise I might be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I tend to upload these a little bit after I record them after all, so that is one downside of pre-recording. Man, I don't think I need to lose those two guys. Yeah, we're gonna go back to our old defense mode here. We need to deal with powerful shooters, so... Yeah, that's the only group that can really reach me. The others can be baited. Oh, but that was not an ideal move. Wow. I guess it is kind of late for me right now, so I'm not... well, actually, I can avoid engaging them immediately, too. Hopefully they don't get morale on me. Yeah, I just want to wear that down a little bit. Doesn't really matter, I just need to distribute damage so I'm not like wasting any damage here. Come on, go for... Actually, that could have been worse. Because of which one chose to come after me. Oh, I'm still not out of range. Oh, I can't be out of range. I need to just go and attack them then. But I should probably do it with my Master Hunters. Or Master Hunters, I mean War Dancers. I mean, of course I want to attack them with my Master Hunters too, but... not really the point. Yeah, no mana now. I actually don't think I need that, because I can hit them with the Master Hunters than the War Dancers. And that should be enough. So I'm going to chip away at those guys down there. Oh, well, yeah, with luck it'll be... Yeah, they won't be able to attack me if I attack from here. And so they will go for the pixies. Yay! Sacrificial troops are the greatest. Don't get enraged on me. Calm yourself. Splat. Man, they didn't even kill that pixie. I might be able to save it. No, because the stack of 4 will finish her off, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like that one's gonna make it, at least for one more battle. Yeah, these guys would ruin my day though, because they're so fast. They're fast enough that I think all of them move before I can send any as bait. And that just makes it a bit less doable. Okay, so it's just that. Yeah, high initiative troops, not so good to fight. Not by comparison. Still, I'll get most of the mines. And if I can get my town built up enough, then maybe I can start taking out the Cerberus on week 2. I might as well get the income structure. It's not like I have anyone close enough to shuttle troops, and I can't afford to buy a hero just for that right now with my limited resources. Come on now. Because it would be an undead hero, so it's not like I get more elven troops or anything. Which would actually be useful. It would be worth my while to make such a purchase for heroes. But, nope. Not an option, so we're not doing it. Alright, this time let's try not to move into death. I know it's a novel concept. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kill them the old-fashioned way, I guess. Master Hunters are really strong. I guess it was a bit abusive to let them die to the succubus that way, but at the same time, access to that gold. If I waited until week 2, we're talking about like 7,000 gold less. And that's just a lot to give up to conserve some Master Hunters. I know Master Hunters are good, but are they that good? I just feel like they aren't. I'd rather have the money to get more of them and other troops. And that's the thing with Heroes maps. You know, I'm still not that great, but I have improved over time. And the one thing you really get a sense for is, or I should say, over time you will gradually improve at this, or rapidly if you make a dedicated effort to doing so, is how to progress most optimally. In other words, how to most quickly build up your town to get the maximum number of troops or resources or output, basically. In that way, it is not too different from Civilization, honestly. It does have a fair amount in common with that. And these guys are gonna come press me soon, aren't they? And whether you're talking about getting like the most commerce out possible, or most total yield, most total food, most total population, whatever, it's the same thing in Heroes with your creature dwellings and growth. And they are 4X games, they do share that. Well, mostly anyway. Let's wear these guys down a bit. I would kill 8 to 12. Would they kill any in return? I have 12 hit points. The answer is maybe. And I do get another move before they attack, so I can rely on the Master Hunters to chip them a little bit. And the Pixies, apparently. Still don't like this, so I'll do another round. Yeah, that was the right decision. Oh my. This is actually extremely useful because of what it can do in tandem with my army. Basically, if I can get Imbue Arrow and Rain of Arrows, then in the late game, in later missions, I mean, we're talking about Rain of Arrowing 3 different undead troops with fireballs and getting the ignite effect on pretty much everything. You tell me, but that sounds pretty good, so I'm going to go with it. That will weaken them. Okay. So any debris lying around unguarded? No, not so much. So we're going to go and try and grab another week's worth of creatures. I will eventually make use of the Avengers Guild, I promise. Just not yet. And it looks like, hey. Yeah, so apparently I can't build one of these. I can get a castle. What do I want to try and get here? I can build a unicorn glade. I'll have to choose between unicorns and druids. Or treant arches. The thing is, if I go treants, though, I'm not going to have enough wood for this. And, this will improve the creatures I have already. Whereas if I build... I guess the Mage Guild is one I can go either unicorns or druids, basically. Now, which to prefer? It's all ranged units, right? Not just Master Hunters. Whereas it's... applies to Sylvan ranged units. So there you go. If I'm going to have a storm of arrows, I might as well bias myself towards that. So I'll go... let's see here. Do it now. The last thing is, do I have the building turn? So we go Mage Guild. this. And do I have the money for it? This is a less expensive route from a gold perspective. I'm currently getting 2,000 to 3,000 a turn. And I need 2,000, 3,500, 8,500. Yeah, I can get druids by next week. I think that's a reasonable course of action, and having a mage guild will also let me regenerate mana. And it looks like after killing these demons, I really don't have a lot else I can do immediately. So I'm going to do that. Get some druids a bit earlier. Oh, and yeah, I'll be fine on gold, because I can take some gold from the map here. So we can finagle it that way. Not really finagling, so much as standard progression. But, I don't know that I want to micromanage to save, like, 2 pixies. I think I'll be fine. We will, resist the urge to micromanage. Although there's also the counter urge, which is to quick combat too much and get screwed by it. So, yes, you do have to watch out for that. And what kind of spells do we have? Eldritch Arrow. I don't have that yet otherwise. Yeah, we'll have leftover gold, but we need leftover gold because we need to actually buy units at the start of next week too. It's kind of an important thing. Hey, I'll just run Findon out of the way. Although I can get an extra turn from that as well, basically by running Findon out first and then having someone meet up with him to shuttle troops. And at that point I'll grab the gem mine, because if I don't, it's going to stunt my town growth profoundly. As you saw, I need gems for both unicorns and for treants, and, well, I can't build the dragon altar, but I do need more gems. Specifically 8 more gems at minimum. And more of them involved if I want to upgrade Mage Guild, upgrade Druids, and upgrade Hunters. So I want to get that gem mine. I guess I could build a resource silo too. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because it's very gold intensive. And I think it would be better to build up troops, claim the gem mine, pick up the loose gems to build up some of my creature growth base, and then worry about the resource silo. Even though resource silos are not exactly bad things to build early. And there you go. I even get a turn to charge my mana, and I needed it because those imps ruined my day. And maybe I will go up to level 2, because I do have destructive now, right? I have advanced destructive. Yeah, I mean, I don't have imbue arrow yet, and that sucks, but I might as well get ready. It's going to be a critical piece of my long-term plans, perhaps. The other thing I would like to do is get out a boat out there and explore the seas. But I'm pretty sure the computer will flatten you if you go too far. Okay, so we want the range stuff. Oh, actually, I'm able to bring it all along. Well, that's not too bad then. And then... oh! I have to pick him up. I have to. And how far can you reach? Oh, you know what? You're the perfect bridge anyway. So you just go here. Like I said, it's worth it if you can get something from your hero when you're hiring him. And in this case, I got something quite useful, as it turns out. And I think I will build a boat. Well, it depends. How much wood is required for this? For the later tier buildings, because I need a ton for treants. I still need 15 wood for creature dwellings, so I'm actually going to delay that. Well, no, because you get some at sea, probably. Jezebeth. So maybe I do want to build one. And then I'll just run this over. Yeah. And then hop on the boat, because you served your purpose. You got me an extra week's worth of dudes and some exploration, so that is fine. Good contribution. Alright. So Finden's a little bit stronger now. I might be able to do something about this. Maybe. Oi. Now, as I recall, it is true that these dogs are frickin' fast, so you do have to be mindful of that. It will be difficult, I think, to avoid them just bum rushing me and killing units right away. Like, I seem to recall that if I leave my war dancers anywhere along the front, it is just going to end poorly, so I'm going to do this, and then I'll run the pixies forward and try and scatter. No, they couldn't run the field before. You guys sit tight. Yeah, man, they're just, Ooh, they are a bit obnoxious, though, aren't they? This is why I didn't want to fight him in week 1, quite clearly. You can see the reason now. Alright. Might as well scatter. I need you to scatter anyway. I can't stone spike 2 of them, can I? No. Not so much. 104. It's kind of sad that Decay is my best spell in some regards. Man. Okay, what I can do is I can move a pixie there to block. So these guys are actually not as much of a threat as the other two, which I really can't do a whole lot about. Except for, you know, frying them. Yeah, their lightning bolt is stronger, so we're just gonna do that. Tough choices, but I feel like this is probably the call to make here. I don't want to lose my ranged. At least unless I have to. And then because of the terrain, I don't think the other guys can combo attack me. Oh, but they could if I, Jesus. See, they can get a combo attack. Well, I might as well thin their numbers, because they're going to attack something I don't want them to attack, so yeah, that definitely was the right call. Okay. And you actually wait. Yeah, that's better. Because now I can clear these guys out and do some dog piling, and we will do dog piling gladly. I don't think I need to use more mana. At least not for my hero. Yeah, we're good. Got him. Alright. So with that, we're going to have access to some gems at least. And we have access to all the mines on the mainland. Now it's just a matter of getting through those pit lords. Well, I could run over there and challenge these guys too. After grabbing this, we do need the money. But as you can see, they'll chip at you a little bit. I didn't lose anything bad there, but I don't know. I feel like I'll get just as much from going this route. Or actually I'll get more. So, anything I can build this turn that doesn't take wood? Nope. That's okay though. Hopefully the boat is an investment well worth it. Alright viewers, I'm going to cut this here, but in the next part I am sure we will see some of red. Until then, the me and team signing off.